live here. Hey guys, how you doing? And Dan's gonna take it over from here, buddy.
How's everybody out there fighting?
Yeah, that's me. John wants it. Hello. Second talking. Grab a camera, Mike. Hey,
Behind City Hall.
I think. Don't worry about it.
So tonight we got Hayes and Eddie sparring. So I know Hayes is about 6'4", 185. Eddie comes in a bit really short, probably around 6'2". Probably in maybe 200 range. So I guess Eddie is about 6 years old. But
Don't look at me to carry it.
first round of a couple of rounds of sparring here. So I see Hayes has got a reach on him, but Eddie's got more of a compact punch. Hayes is a little free swinging, and Eddie's more compact with his hands to his chest. Started to get a little bit more physical now. They started out a little tap dance and slow. And I think the contact is starting to come. So Eddie's, I believe he's the owner, he's the manager here. So he gets in his fights. Pretty loyal and dedicated to the fight scene. So you asked me, well, why am I qualified to MC this fight? I'm a Key West artist, celebrated Key West artist, if I may. And I've done some entertainment. And I got the luxury of seeing Tyson fight twice in Atlantic City. Nice overhand left by overhand right there by Eddie. So I saw a couple of Tyson fights. I saw Muhammad Ali a few times. I was a big fight guy when I was young. Muhammad Ali a few times. I was a big fight guy when I was young, going to the fights. I also got a but he trained. So what do you got to say, Nick?
Man, these two are going at it like dogs. That was an extremely great high kick. By Hayes' opponent in the ring.
Yeah, the opponent, I'm going to say, might have the wisdom and knowledge and experience, but that doesn't mean you can't slip a shot and knock somebody out. So I'm guessing again at his age, I'm saying maybe 26 years old, but he's got Hayes on his heels a little bit.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
That's great. He just got off a groin kick.
He's got a leg. He's got a
leg. Oh boy,
that was
that
a
made a lot of noise.
brutal takedown. Hayes gets up, recovers. Looks like Hayes is coming alive a little bit after that fall down.
Yeah, well, you know, when your body's slammed at 18 years old, you don't take that lightly.
Yes, sir.
Especially from somebody you might perceive as old and washed up. Oh, God.
I think he's old, but he's definitely far from washed up, buddy.
I don't know what that move was. He kind of cannonballed him across the ring. He almost dumped him over the side. Oh, he got another one in. Got the quick sharp left.
He's
His chest.
really struggling to keep those hands up. He's paying for it, too.
You can see Hayes is a free rider. He's 6'4", 180, 175.
Yeah.
So he's like the scarecrow, kind of looking. He's all over the place. His arms are in one direction, his feet are in another. You know, going against the compact guy, tight and short. But that's what makes it good. You know, the difference between the two
They
bodies.
look about the same height.
No.
Maybe Hayes has got a few inches on him. But
Yeah.
Hayes' opponent, what's his name? He's very
Eddie.
composed. Eddie is very composed.
Yeah, you know, you can see Eddie's a trained man, you know.
Definitely. He's dancing around a little bit.
Well, Hayes is hanging in there. I got to. Start the third round. Let's see if they get a little bit more physical. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could use to see some blood and knockout, something like that, you know.
Let me take home a tooth for a souvenir.
You can see Hayes in his face is frustrated. You can see the old man is just a little bit more trained and seasoned.
Yes,
So
sir.
Hayes
Seasoned
is
is the
very,
word.
he's in defensive mode, staring at Eddie, expecting anything really.
No, Hayes is a really great young guy, and he's got a lot of stamina. He has a very good chance of wearing this guy thin if he can go the distance.
Well, you know, sometimes them big, lanky, tall guys, all they have to get in is one shot. They got the leverage, they got the fulcrum, they got the, you know, the 360 swing, you know, the 180 swing.
And if anyone knows about height and leverage, it's you, Mr. Dan.
Well, yeah, I'm 6'4", 250, so I'm no lightweight. You know, I qualified to be the announcer here. This is the first time I've ever done this. I got in many fights in my day. Most I won, some I lost, but that was outside the ring, you know? So, at 63 years old, nobody more qualified than me. Joe Rogan's got nothing on me. What a nice left, sneaky left by Eddie. Oh, over the top, roundhouse, right hand. Caught Hayes off guard for sure. Actually stunned him a little bit, you know? I mean, actually stunned him a little bit.
Hayes has got to be careful throwing those hook kicks.
Oh, yeah. And he's pushing him around now. Oh, yeah, they're starting to pull. They're getting going now. Ooh. Yeah. I gotta say, Hayes is looking a little worn down. You know, it's sparring, you know, but the
Overhand right.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's got title gloves on. And then he's got the Everlast set of gloves on. So it's title versus Everlast. All right, we're gonna just go with title. Just gonna go with title. Oh,
Big swing and a miss.
he took some nice jabs there at
the end of the round.
Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky, in the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high, gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky, in the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high, gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean.
So I hope to this point you've enjoyed.
Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars.
Mike is again 4 inches, 3 inches bigger than Eddie, but Mike's 4 inches bigger than Eddie, but 50 pounds heavier than Eddie. So Mike's coming in, I'm going to guess around 220, 230, and I can see that this fight is already going to be more of a hit and bruise than the last one was. Again, he took it easy on he's such a young kid. But with that being said, I could see that Eddie is the aggressor. At this point, he's being very calculated with his
Back-to-back fights for Eddie.
with his precision attempts. Again,
Overhand left, got him in the corner. Mike's playing the defensive end right now.
yeah,
Gloves
I think I can see Mike thinking. I can hear him thinking he's only just getting a gauge of what Eddie's trying to kind of throw at him. So I believe Mike is in a holding pattern right now. If I had to choose a term, just waiting for his one opportunity to catch Eddie off guard. I'm very certain of that. And he just threw a nice jab, a left jab that snapped Eddie's head back. So he's about to make his move. I'm thinking, yeah, Mike, just to make Eddie feel some pain in the first round, let alone the second and the third.
And you know, Mike seems to be feeling his range out, throwing little jabs, trying to get a feel for his range. Once he figures out his hitting zone, he can really get in there and do some damage.
Yeah, see, I told you Mike was starting to get on the offensive. So I'm looking forward to the second round of this fight. They just both now racing each other for the first round and see what each one's about. And I think, you know, if I had to, I don't know the expertise of Eddie's skills, but Mike, you think Mike would win this fight? He's a bigger guy, and Eddie hasn't really gotten into him tight for any kicks at all. He got a nice left jab to the mouth, but it didn't snap his neck back at all, so that was a softie. And Mike's got that bald head, so you can see him shaping it, the swing coming off his head.
Ooh, nice right.
Nice, yeah, nice flurry, nice flurry. I can see this starting to hate each other now.
That's the end
So
of
that's
round
what I
one.
said. The second round.
Under the where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced, the crowd's alive. It's mile zero fights where champions thrive. Boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai skill under the moonlight. It's raw and real. Under the stars where the ocean meets the sky. In the heart of Key West, the fighters fly high. Gloves are laced.
Now we begin round 2. Mike and Eddie.
This is Nick Lester with Dan Linehan. We're coming to you from the Key West Police Athletic League at the gymnasium in the back parking lot of City Hall, 1300 White Street. Feel free to stop down any Friday night for the fights. We're starting to try and draw a crowd, and like I said, promote these guys down here. So getting back to the fight now, I can see Mike has already taken an aggressive offensive forward-moving stance.
Ooh, left hook to Mike by Eddie.
Yeah. Eddie got down low and he
felt that.
pushed that shot, swinging from left to right into his jaw. So he made pretty firm contact. And he's got a pretty good reach. He snaps that left out, boy. It goes a long way.
We're gonna have to nickname Mike Iron Chin Mike.
Yeah.
He's got a chin of iron.
It's like Joe Rogan.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I think Joe Rogan would be maybe a little shorter. I think he's like 5'9", 5'10". Joe Rogan.
He's got Mike on the run.
He spun him around. Eddie spun him around. Anytime you spin a fighter around and you catch him off guard, that's the opportunity to seize the moment. And when he comes back from that 360-degree spin, you hit him so hard, he'll hear his mama talking to him.
Eddie's throwing those quick, hard jabs.
So the body shots are getting a little harder here now. Eddie's got an intense demon look on his eyes. He's focused. And Mike looks more like he's in study.
Ooh, yeah, he felt that. Quick little jab to the face.
He took him down.
And Mike's down.
Hit him with I believe it was a right hook to the nose, not the chin. He got him on his nose. I'm surprised you're not going to see any nose bleeding here, because I'm certain that was a nose shot as opposed to a chin shot. But, you know, we'd have to see the replay.